The bedroom talk show will start in 1 minute. The bedroom talk show will start in 1 minute. You are watching the bedroom talk show. 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 Crystal J and Coco start the show.
Hey you guys, we're back. It's your girl Crystal J.
Coco.
Sorry we've been gone. We had a little technical difficulties with our little software we've been using, but we're back. Today we're talking about how to build your self-confidence and self-love. But I'm going to let Coco start this journey off because she's actually in nature right now. She's meditating, and I think she'll be a good person to start off this episode.
Hi. So I'm currently in Cascade Nature Preserve. Look at that beautiful waterfall all the way up there. Streams. You know, just taking in nature, meditating. Things like that. I've been feeling a little up and down in the emotional area. I think this is also part of what naturally happens on your spiritual journey or your self-love journey or anything of the sort. Um, just taking it all in. What you got to say, Crystal? Crystal?
I'm back, y'all. All right, so pretty much the reason we want to have this conversation because we seen somebody else make a status about it, and it was one of our classmates, Carolyn Jackson, and that status was really powerful with a lot of comments and stuff. And the question was, how do you build your self-confidence? First off, for me, how I started my self-confidence, I removed people that wasn't meant to be in my life. Personally, that's what I did. And besides me removing people, I started to meditate more. I really started to understand who I was as a person. I really was very insecure through all the way to 23 when I cut all my hair off. That's when I cut all my hair off and I got under loudness. That's when I realized that I was pretty. And it took all of that. So for women, we grow up and we know we're told we're pretty. But the issue with me was I felt like I wasn't pretty. I know a lot of women, they feel like they're not pretty. They feel like they're not as pretty as the next girl. Like in my generation, it was the magazines. The new generation, I'm not as pretty as that girl on Instagram. So I feel like it was an episode we need to have. So that's the reason. And I got my confidence at 23. I cut all my hair off. Coco, back to you.
Okay, so to be honest, I just honestly started my self-love journey. I started kind of like, I want to say late 28. I'm 30 now, so late 28. Um, when I went through a breakup and pregnancy with my baby father, my children's dad, whatever. Um, and I just realized like I'm worth more than what I'm being treated as, and I don't know who I am as a person other than just Chloe's mom, Blank's girlfriend, baby mama, mother of his children, however you want to put it. I don't have no identity. Who am I? What do I like to do? Where do I like to go? What about me do I like and love about myself? I didn't know that. I'm still learning that, so I can't tell you. I know that I am Kirsten. I am a future entrepreneur. Um, I am a mother. I am happy. I am sad. I am an emotional being. I express myself when I feel see fit. Um, I'm creative. I'm smart, intelligent rather. I am. I like to do different things, and I started my journey because I just didn't know who I was. Who was Kirsten other than somebody's mom? I didn't really feel pretty at first. I guess that started back in middle school when I was bullied. So that really tore down my self confidence. You know, being told every day that you're ugly, you're never gonna amount to anything, by boys that ended up wanting to be with you. Like you start to believe it. So from sixth grade being bullied to eighth grade, by the time I hit eighth grade, I believed it. Like, you know what? I am ugly. I used to, like, if you remember me from middle school and even early high school, I wore jackets 365. The summer, I had got so good at it, I couldn't sweat in the summertime with a big, puffy, heavy ass jacket on. I would still wear it to cover up my body, to cover up my butt, everything. So, like, I've come a long way, but nowhere near where I'm ready to, but nowhere where I need to be. Crystal, back to you.
For me, I had the same issue. I was bullied really bad in middle school. I was teased really bad. I was called ugly. I had my hair pulled out. You know me, I have alopecia. I have no hair on the side. So my favorite song from middle school was Bald Head, Slip and Slide, Ain't Got No Hair on the Sides. Favorite song. So if you're a bully and you watch that, wow. But anyway, I'm not being petty, but that took a shot at my confidence. And from having trash put in my book bags, from coming home crying. This will be another episode when I try to commit suicide twice because I was bullied, but it was really taking a dagger at my confidence. It really was that I was letting it define me as a person, letting other people who call me ugly, I was letting it define who I am and define how I look and how I feel about myself. But if you have some comments, you guys can always comment and we will add your comments up here. Um, but it took a lot to build my confidence. I started my self love journey last year after my breakup with my son's father. Um, and that self love journey shaped me to who I am today. And I'm happy I went through my self love journey. Um, Anybody have any comments? We would love to read some feedback, some comments from our ladies. How do you guys, our viewers, our roommates, how did you guys build your confidence? How did you go about building your confidence? Or how did you go about creating your self-love journey? What was the steps you took in your self-love journey? And I can answer that once we get a comment in our viewing session. But how did you guys build your confidence?
I
What
have
was the key factor for you? You go. Go ahead.
so what the steps that I'm currently taking in my self love journey is I'm wearing like I'm so used to wearing baggy clothes. I'm so used to wearing baggy clothes, jackets, and maybe scarves over my head. Like I never really had an issue with getting my hair done, except for financial reasons. But you know, I've never had that confidence to wear like like how I'm doing now compared to now. Back then, now I wear clothes that show off my curves that I have. Stuff I still don't feel comfortable wearing it because that's just my inner old self, I guess. But I'm forcing myself to wear it. Oh. I'm forcing myself to wear things that are outside of my comfort zone. I'm trying to keep up my appearance, get my hair, nails, toes, things like that. Things that make me look pretty. I believe that saying is true. You look pretty, you look good, you feel good. So I'm trying to do that, but I have gotten to the point where I love myself, or at least starting to love myself. Whether I got almond style hair or hair, braids, bundles, wigs, whatever the case may be, no matter what I'm wearing, I'm beautiful. I'm the queen that I'm born to be, and you're gonna either take it or you can leave it. Um, I'm also like I say my affirmations every day. Well, just about every day. I've been slipping lately. I say in the mirror, "I am beautiful. You are worthy. You are enough." Things like that.
Positive affirmations.
Hmm.
That girl.
I just sit there and look in the mirror.
I do that.
Yeah, I just sit there and look in the mirror.
I do the same thing.
Huh? Oh,
I said
there.
I do the same thing. I do positive affirmations every day. I tell
Oh,
myself I am lovable. I am pretty. I am beautiful. I speak positivity back into my life. Um, so we have some comments, and I'm going to answer because I did write it. So, what advice would I give women who think they're ugly? Um, look in the mirror, like literally look in your mirror and tell yourself, I am beautiful. I am whatever you got to tell yourself. That's the advice I give to women. But I know it's probably somebody watching who's not going to comment, but that was something I wanted to share with you guys. I want you to look into your mirror and speak positivity back into your life. But we do have a real comment from a real person other than me. And the comment is, oh, did you want to answer that question, Kirsten? My question?
uh, no matter what other people say or how you feel about yourself, you need to change that. You're not ugly. Even if you feel that you're ugly to yourself,
And
you're
don't let
not.
nobody tell you that.
Your inner person, your inner spirit, it doesn't matter. You're not ugly. Ugh, you're not ugly. Bottom line.
Alrighty.
Yes, it's an adjective. Just
I
like,
agree, Shamia. Don't make it feel. Yes, it's an adjective. I feel like the ugliest thing about people is what's in the inside. Not being petty, but what's in the inside. You know me. I know I'm naturally petty, but I feel like the people who call other people ugly, they're ugly in the inside. So don't let somebody ugly in the inside tell you who you are on the outside.
low key. Oh, I was just saying they really be hating low key. Like, even there are some pretty people. Like in middle school, I used to get bullied by some pretty girls, but I mean they was just ugly on the outside. So, I mean they was ugly on the inside, so it really didn't make them all that pretty. That's I had to say.
They do be ugly on the outside. Like
I can't hear you.
I can't even deny that. Like I don't know why they be ugly like that, and so I don't know why what other people get out of breaking somebody else down. But you know what? Amen. I'm not gonna say what you said. Amen. Forget a hater. I
I can't
agree.
hear you,
But we
Shamia.
about to
I
go
mean,
to.
I can't hear you, Crystal.
I said it says amen. Forget a hater. You don't it said it right here. So I'm about to go to commercial break, guys. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Oh boy.
All right, you guys. That was our little commercial from one of our sponsors. They sell headbands. It's a black-owned business. Let's support them and let's make them a millionaire. Y'all know we have the power, right? So let's get back to these comments. Let's see if anybody else commented anything.
Oh no.
So it said, amen, forget a hater. I agree 100%. Sometimes you can't worry about a hater. Sometimes you have to just brush it off and keep it moving. Did anybody have any other comments on about this topic on how to be your self-confidence, or whether I know Shania, you're watching, and my question was thank you for our commercial. We thank you so much. We you know what, we're gonna go ahead and say it. We like sharing black-owned commercials, black-owned businesses. So if you have a business and you have your commercials under 45 seconds, please contact me or Coco, and we will air your commercial when we live. As simple as that. We're not asking for money yet. It is free because we want to support our people, because we don't support our people enough. Okay. So I'm gonna end it right there because I ain't gonna go on a rant. Thank you. My question to the person watching, Shamil, how are you building your self confidence? Or how are you going about your self love journey? But here's a question for you.
You know what, Kawanda? I still think you're beautiful, but at high school, girl, I used to not necessarily envy you, but I used to think you were freaking gorgeous. You're like your spirit, your face.
Ain't she gorgeous?
She's just
Her
gorgeous.
energy. She was,
I've even
and
seen her.
inside she was gorgeous too.
I've even seen her at Walmart, and you know, I'm the type of person that I don't want to say nothing because I don't know if you'll remember me, and I just don't want to be like, hey, okay, you don't remember me. So, but yes, I've always thought you were absolutely gorgeous. And you had that resting bitch face, I will say, but it was just like your spirit spoke out more than your and your energy spoke out more than your leave me alone.
And don't question yourself, like, girl, you are amazing. We have to keep telling ourselves that and putting positivity back into us. Like, my confidence really started at 23, but I'm still working on my confidence. I'm not posting certain pictures on social media no more. I don't care what anybody got to say, because I love me enough to know this is me, and I know I'm not representing myself in a negative way. If somebody take it negative, kudos to you, because I am who I am. And what did it say right here? It said you shouldn't. You're also, yeah.
That was for Kawanda.
Yes. Oh, that was for Kawan. I'm sorry, me put that one, but yeah, she is awesome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. We have to uplift our black queens. I feel like we as women, we tear each other down instead of picking each other back up. Like, it's okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel ugly sometimes. And as long as you know you're not, and you look in that mirror and be like, I am that bitch. Period. Uh, I'm laughing. I'm laughing what she said to you.
I'm approachable, even though I have my little I'm a resting bitch face, but I'm approachable. Sometimes I'm not, but you can approach me anyway. Sorry, mother never stops.
My son is over there. But do anybody have any other questions? Shamia, I know you wanted to talk about self love. So, do you have anything you want to say before we get? This is going to be our shortest live ever.
Like I feel like loving yourself.
Anybody got anything to say?
I feel like loving yourself is the utmost. Like I used to hear it all the time. If you don't love yourself, how you expect somebody to love you? And I see it now. Like you take a lot of shit, unnecessary shit, when you don't love yourself. You don't command the respect that you get. Like you get what you receive, whatever you take, or however it goes. But like if you love yourself enough, you know not to take no shit from whether it's a man, a female, a friend, a foe, a person walking on the street. People gonna treat you how you let them, allow them. I think that's what I was going. Yeah, that's how I was gonna say. So I don't I don't take no shit. I listen, and I try to think about your perspective and 360 of all situations. But if it's not right, it's just not right. Um, I won't allow it. I am a forgiving person. I'm open to. It's all about communication with me, and with the self love. You just have to love yourself. However, what you do for yourself, like what makes you happy, that's a part of self love. If you like taking yourself out to eat or going shopping, that's self love. If you like putting on lipstick or earrings or however, be your natural self. Like it took me a long time to realize my natural self. My natural self. What is that? What makes me happy? What spicing it up with your appearance. That's self love. If that's what you like to do. If you like walking around in your PJs and a bonnet all day, and that makes you happy, then you wear your PJs and a bonnet all day. If you like going outside and just sitting around being in nature, then you do that. Like self love is what makes you happy. You don't worry about what nobody else says and thinks. Because 9 times out of 10, they're probably either jealous or, there are some people who wear clothes that don't fit their body shape, but that makes them happy. What that got to do with you? They don't pay your bills, just look away. Shit. Crystal? I hate this. It makes you look awkward. Crystal, where are you at?
I don't know what just happened, you guys. My camera light went off. The software stopped. That was the first. But let's get right back into it.
Listen here, Empress.
Okay. Reaching deep into yourself. It's gonna come and just went, but I have to read it off my phone. Not easy at all. You have to really take care of yourself, and you have to dedicate it to like you have to dedicate like it's a job, because someone would come around and Detroit tour you. Preach like niggas. Niggas. Okay.
Don't
Don't let
never
that
have to do.
happen. And you will have to divorce your family and friends, even your man. Ooh, ooh, the,
You have to separate in order to elevate sometimes. A word.
divorce. Oh,
Separate to elevate.
I'm
I think
sorry.
that's what she.
I know
I think that's
exactly what she meant. And
oh,
that's why I have to just do this fact. And then, wait.
that's my favorite.
So, Shamia, what you said, I agree with. You have to search. You have to go deep inside yourself. Like question kind of last year, I had to like pull in myself and take care of myself, because if I didn't take care of myself, who else gonna take care of me? Who else gonna love me the way I need to love myself? I need to love my scars. I need to love who I was as a woman and as a mother. I needed to side of myself to figure that out. So, and sometimes you do have to divorce people in your life, or get rid of people in your life who don't serve us. And they don't serve you no purpose, and they're tearing your confidence down. Remove them, block them. Did I say block them? I did say nah. Y'all know I'm full of tricks. Block. Is what she said.
So, like I said, I'm kind of all about like somebody shows you their true colors, you believe them the first time, and it took me years to realize with one specific person for a long time to realize that I'm not gonna say his situation, his, so that should possibly give you a clue. But you don't um, you don't take no mess from nobody. You command the respect that you deserve, and also return the respect. Sometimes people feel like you need to respect me, and I'll treat you however you want to. No, it doesn't work that way. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And I don't got off track, but blocking people is necessary. But I'm stuck halfway between history over happiness. So if I know you're a good person and you just fucked up one time, I'm willing to, talk it out. I'm all about communication. I will talk to you. I'd rather talk face to face, talk to you before I just completely cut you off, hear you out. Maybe it's an apology that needs to be said on one or both ends. And I recently this week had an altercation with someone, and I just really would like to talk to that person and possibly overcome everything. She used to watch the show. She is one of my dear friends. I still love her like a sister. It's just a big misunderstanding, and I would like to talk it out by chance if that's up to it. If not, either way. So, yeah.
Okay. And finally, we have any more comments? Because this is going to be our shortest live ever in the history of our lives. That's pretty much it. Before we get off, did anybody want to come on here and talk about how they built their self-confidence? And we can send you the link. That's our new thing that we do. We do like you guys to come on here and talk. Our only rule of thumb when you come on here is you must mute your mic when you're not talking, and you cannot over talk other people. I added rules for plenty. But if anybody want to come on here, I need you to comment below, and I'm going to send you the link.
We had a comment that in the other comments, somebody wanted to come on next week.
Yeah, I saw that. I got her. Anybody want to come on here and talk about how they built their self-confidence or how they are currently building their self-confidence? Well, I have a question for you, Kirsten. I remember you saying that how can you daughter self-confidence when you're currently trying to build yours?
Yes, so I personally starting to see that my daughter might have a little low self-esteem. So basically, what she's trying to say without completely putting my business out there, and I'll be the one to do it. So I feel like my daughter might be having or start showing like signs of having low self-esteem. So her question is, how can I build my child's self-esteem when I myself still am working on my self-esteem? And I tell her, we say affirmations. Like I said, I've been slipping lately, but we say affirmations. I tell her to repeat after me, and I say, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am intelligent, I am the future. What else have we said? I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. We say affirmations. I tell her, look, I get the mirror and I bring it down to her, and I tell her to say it in the mirror sometimes, or I just sit there and tell her to look and what she likes about herself, and I just like she could just be walking by me in the room, and I'd be like, hey, you're beautiful. Or like when she likes having her hair done and she likes having her nails done, nails painted, and I tell her, with or without your hair done, your nails done, you're still beautiful. It doesn't matter what you're wearing, you're still beautiful. She likes to wear dresses. She's a real girly girl. So when I have to make her wear pants, it's like, I look like a boy. No, you don't look like a boy. You look like a girl wearing pants. You're beautiful. Just the same thing I'm telling her is I'm telling myself too. Because I mean, of course, I'm her mother, so I'm always going to think that she's beautiful. But she's, I tell her and make her feel it. Now, whether she's listening to me or not, I don't know. So, yep.
Yes. So she came up with this topic. She said this a while ago, and I looked at her when she said it. And I discussed that because some people are not as open as we are, how we're talking. Mute your thing if the echo.
Oh.
How open we are talking about stuff. And he walked away. He gonna hurt you. This is chronicles of working at home with a child. But anyway, when we had discussed this topic, I didn't think she was gonna open up about it because I know personally she's still working on her confidence and her self-esteem every day. I don't think my best friend's where I'm currently at with my self-esteem and my self-confidence, but she's working on it. And I know that she's working on it with her daughter. So I thought that was something that would be good to talk about since we're talking about this subject. I'm waiting for some more comments, and I'm trying to see if anybody else want to come on here and go live with us and discuss how they built your confidence and how are you starting your self-love journey, or how did you start your self-love journey?
Sometimes you have to go through something in order to grow through something. And I have to go, like, for me, it was the relationship ending with my children's father. I'm bringing her to me. It was the relationship ending with my children's father because he also, when I was a teenager, when I met him and we started going together, he helped me build my confidence. But then it just felt like, it started to feel like to me, I needed a man in order to feel beautiful. And that's what also aided with my self-love and self-confidence journey because I don't need a man to feel beautiful. I don't need no man telling me good morning, beautiful. I don't need no man telling me you look pretty today. Like, I'm already am. So I also felt like I needed to love myself for myself, not just because a man told me or a man loved me or, things like that. I know, we getting ready to go.
That is one thing a man can do is build your confidence, and then thing right down because they know that you're not confident or you have self-esteem issues. I was in a relationship when I was 22, and he knew I didn't feel pretty, and he would say things to make me feel pretty, then but luckily I found who I am, and I don't know, like I'm happy I found who I am, or anybody to define me and tell me how beautiful or how smart I am. I know it. I love to hear it, hear it, but I don't need it. I don't need what you say to build me up. I already took years building myself confidence. That happened overnight. I told you I'm 23. I'm 30 now, and I started my self love journey at 29.
And just
Um,
because, just like you, people that's meant to be in your, just like you can attract people with your confidence, people who are confident, they just flock to you. And like, I love your confidence, or this, that, and the third, and they can be good people. You can also, just like you can attract those negative people, like people who are feed off the energy, that see that you're confident, and they use to hook you in and manipulate you. Or um, you can attract either direction. So it's just best to love and know yourself, to know when to let go and to accept that or not to accept that.
yes, sometimes you have to just like I said in the beginning when we went live. It's sometimes you have to remove people who are nervous and who is bringing you down emotionally, bringing you down, making like I'm a broken worker at this point. Like if you know they're not good, they're making you feel ugly, they're making you feel so. It's time to let them go and push them away, and it's time for you to grow better. The best rose came from a concrete, so it's time for you to grow and let that go. But any more comments? We're going to end our live. I was your host, Crystal J.
I'm Coco.
And thank you again. And if you like this video and you like us, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, our Facebook, our Instagram.
All,
Oh,
huh?
yes, and email us if you want us to promote anything of your business. Just please support us with you, and please stay coronavirus free. When I said stay in the house, even though she's at the park, social distancing, practice that. I'm in the house. I'm not going nowhere. But
What you wanted?
I'm not throwing shade at. I want to go to the park. That's it. But other than that, I don't want to go nowhere else. But anyway, you guys, thank you guys so much, and we are for watching. Wow.